EDW fans, welcome to EDW HQ. I'm your host, the voice of EDW, Mr. Simon Brown. My guest on the couch today, the man who appeared on the very first episode of EDW HQ a long time ago, the current EDW World Champion Edwards. Edwards, pleasure to have you back.
Always good to be here.
Fantastic to have you sat back on the couch.
Yeah, exactly. It's comfy.
Kicking it off straight off, guys. May the 3rd, Friday night, live back at the Hive. EDW returns to Shrewsbury. EDW's Chaos Theory. The main event has already been signed. We'll talk about that in a moment. But it's going to be yourself defending the EDW Championship against the new number one contender, seemingly, Damien Dunn. Now let's talk about how this all came about. Obviously, the Blacklist have been emphatic over the past couple of shows, involving themselves in matches, because at the start of the year, it looked like it was going to be Sanchez versus yourself in June.
Yes. I've been looking forward to meeting Mr. Sanchez in June. I know he's looking forward to it. You know, I felt like the war is over. You know, started this year, I feel like the war is over. We've won. We can move on. You know, because we've had hard times. We've had the Players Club. We've dealt with them. We chopped off the head. Finally over. I can get back to doing what I enjoy doing. You know? It's what wrestling's about. Showing who's the best through athletic contest. And also yelling at people and hitting people. That's the fun of it. Okay? And finally, Joey Sanchez gets there to the point where he is now number one contender. He can set his date, and he did. In June, the plan always will be for me and Sanchez to go one-on-one for this title. And I am looking forward to that. But now...
Blacklist. Now we have the Blacklist.
The Blacklist, of course.
And judging by the looks of things over the past couple of shows, Mr. Damien Dunn has got the pinfall in the tag match and also in the 6-man tag match that you were injured at as well.
Yes.
The Blacklist have also taken out Tommy Gunn. They took yourself out as well.
Yeah.
And they've just been running roughshod all over EDW. So the question is Damien Dunn being rewarded for his actions, or is this...
Well, look at it this way. Okay? We finally take out the Players Club. It's over. It's done. We can move on. Honestly, I think I was naive enough. I was naive enough to think that you could just defeat evil, as if this thing was even remotely possible. But no, you knock down one guy, all right, and the next lot of guys get up, okay? And that's how it works. I know that now, and it hurts to know that. Maybe I'm becoming jaded over it. But here come the Blacklist, and then there's Dunn. Okay, Dunn. Paying attention, Dunn? Because I know you're going to be watching because I'm saying your name. Okay? Listen to me, Dunn. You have had, in the last year or so, some of the best matches in EDW. You've done great. Done very well for yourself. Okay? And here's the thing, Dunn. Patience. I know you're being flanked by two big egos, okay? And you got a pretty big old ego yourself, it certainly seems. But good things come to those who wait, Dunn. I am a living example of that. And you come along with this Blacklist. And you hurt me, okay? And you beat me. Fair and square, as far as I'm concerned. Near as you're going to get. I had to go recuperate. I had to go home. Took a lot of effort. Turns out your NHS doesn't deal the Yanks. Fair enough. Listen, I'm still aching right now. Remember, the plan? The plan in my head. Now that the war is over, I can finally do what I want to do. Now the war is over. And in June, Sanchez set a date. Sanchez said, Edwards, my friend, I am going to come and I will meet you in June, one-on-one. Make sure you're still holding this because I'm going to try to take it off you. And that was going to be exciting. I was ready for it. And now you, Dunn, you stand in my way. Okay? I'm not happy about that. But I try to turn things upside down. I try to make the best of a bad situation. That's what I've done for years here in EDW sometimes, all right? When it's hard, I make the best of a bad situation. And I'm hurt. It's your fault. I'm not happy. But come May the 3rd, I'm going to take that unhappiness out on you. And I'm going to prove to myself and to anyone else that I'm good enough to wrestle Sanchez in that match, okay? Because I don't want it to be a bad time, okay? I want a hell of a contest, and you stand in my way. And I also know that if you beat me and you take this title, then it all goes away. All my potential glory days go away. And I am sure Sanchez will kick your ass and take this title. That's not what I want. Dunn, May the 3rd, I'm coming for you. Okay? And it is my duty to keep this so that me and my friend can go right ahead and have the best matches of our lives, okay? Second, please. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, May the 3rd, Edwards, Damien Dunn, EDW Championship on the line. You'll be there.
Let's talk about how great the Blacklist are. That's all everyone has been talking about. The Blacklist.
We burst through the doors in EDW with Edwards and
Literally.
Joey Sanchez in the ring with Tom Campbell circle jerking, saying, "Who's the best?"
What?
They forgot a few familiar faces.
And tonight, we made our presence felt not once, but 4 times. Because it was 1 match, 2 matches, 3 matches, 4. And then I prompt to 4.
There was a lot of W's up in there. There was indeed. Victory! 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 After last month when we left him laying on his back, your champion, your hero, your role model, hit the bricks.
Not in the box.
Has anybody seen Edwards?
He's scared of this guy.
And why?
Why?
Let's compare, shall we? Edwards, out of shape. Yeah?
What?
Has no fashion sense.
Two.
The 90s called. They said they want their skate shirts back, mate.
Oh, salsa.
He wears a kick pad on his arm.
What?
And then you've got me, yeah? Woo! Damien Dunn, who not only has great fashion sense,
Which you do.
and cut up ridiculous. Let's
Abs, baby! Abs! Shredded! Shredded!
You know, remind you that I pinned Edwards and Sanchez could not beat me, therefore I should be the #1 contender.
I
Say it again! #1 contender. If that fat yank wants to get on that plane, wants to come back to my end, yeah? And we'll have a little fight, because the fact of the matter is I pinned him once, I'll pin him again. And he's got that strap, and I want it.
Let's talk about Joey Bloody Sanchez.
Joey Sanchez, you swing a chair at my face and you leave this on my lip. And I want you to zoom in real close because I want Joey Sanchez to savor this. Savor this small badge of honor. You know why? Because you think that's revenge, Sanchez. You think this is revenge. I'll tell you what revenge is. Why don't you ask your brother, Tommy Gunn, what happened to him?
Ask him.
For costing me the EDW Championship, I put his career in a deep, deep sleep. I sang him a steel lullaby and I put him right out.
Sanchez, you have pissed me off 3 times too many. And there will not be a 4th. I'm issuing a challenge to you, Joey Sanchez, except if you're bad enough. Put your money where your mouth is, fill up your sack and do something for once. And I'm challenging you, no DQ. You want to hit someone in the head with a piece of furniture designed for sitting? Are you out of your mind? I did not bloody train all my life to wear this shirt to hit people in the head with the chair. So what I'm going to do is unfortunately I'm going to lower myself to your level and I'm going to start swinging chairs at the next show and we're going to see what you are going to do about that.
Is there nothing sweeter than what you're seeing right now? Jamie Future is all there is. Ryan Smells, the star in the city, and Damien Dunn, marking May 3rd. And that dream match that Campbell is wishing for.
Welcome back to EDW HQ, guys. Now, the other match on Friday the 3rd of May with Chaos Theory, the other side of the equation in the scheduled world title match for June.
Indeed.
Joey Sanchez will be taking on Ryan Smile in a no disqualification match. Now, Ryan Smile has called out Joey Sanchez on this, apparently. I can imagine Sanchez is probably quite looking forward to this. You know, he's been trying to systematically take out the Blacklist for what they did to Tommy Gunn, for what they did to yourself as well, I can only imagine. And it just seems like they're trying to really interject themselves, really trying to enforce their authority in this kind of situation. So no disqualification. But you know how dangerous Sanchez can be in no disqualification matches.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw what he did to Jamie Future a while ago. I mean, here's the thing. I can understand from Sanchez's point of view. wanting an ODQ match with anyone in the Blacklist. Absolutely. I see that, I understand that, I know how Joe is, but he's running a risk here. Okay? Yeah, he could take Smile out, and I mean out, in an ODQ match. The stakes are that high. But if he gets hurt, it kills June. I hate to keep harping on about this whole June thing. I'm sorry, it's a thing I have.
We're looking, I suppose, what happens in the worst case scenario if Ryan Small beats Joey Sanchez and if Damien can defeat yourself. What do we have there?
It's all in the air. EDW could potentially descend into chaos just based on this one match. Okay, this is dangerous territory for all of us. I will be excited to see what happens, but I won't say I'm not nervous.
There's only one way to find out what is going to happen, guys. Ryan Smile, Joey Sanchez, no disqualifications, potentially huge ramifications for the future of EDW and for the show in June as well.
That is true.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is G. John Chase, and I'm the manager of the future and a certified wrestling genius. And what you saw tonight was how you make an impact. A main event level impact. You see, I'm sick and tired of managing people like Davian Vane. A guy who just holds onto my coattails, clings on with his teeth onto my G-spot just so I can make him look good. I want to manage talent, main event level talent. I want to nurture talent to the top of this company, make them the face of this company, and put gold around their waist. And tonight, we started that road to the gold when you laid out Squirt in the middle of that ring. We made an impact tonight, and you see, making an impact gets you noticed. Getting noticed leads to title shots. When you have a title shot with me in your corner, that leads to gold. You know what? I think now is the perfect time to issue a challenge to Mark Morgan, EDW Open Champion. I want your gold. I want your gold around this guy's waist where it rightfully belongs. Scorpion, people are going to come from miles around just to see you. You're going to be like an exhibition, a piece of art, history. They're going to have experts talking about you for years to come. You're going to be like the Eiffel Tower, or the Mona Lisa, or even Michelangelo's David. Michelangelo's David. I like it. Your name is David DeVecchio. That works. I love it. Marketing will love it. They love everything I do. Michelangelo's David, the new EDW Open Champion.
Let's turn our attention now to the artist formerly known as Scorpion.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the last show, he was part of the 6-man tag match with Joey Sanchez and Squirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damien Dunn got the pinfall in that match. And following that, Scorpion decided to clothesline Squirt, leave him laying in the ring, and he left with G. John Chase. Now, I know for a fact from what I've heard since that show that G. John Chase is putting all his efforts into Scorpion, who has renamed his real name, Dave Del Vecchio, and he's been christened by G. John Chase as Michelangelo's David, and that is what he wants to be called from now on.
Right.
He's been dubbed that by G. John Chase. So, going forward from there, they've made an offer, and they made a challenge to Mark Morgan for the EDW Open Championship. Mark Morgan has accepted that challenge.
Okay.
So on the 3rd of May, we have Michelangelo's David with G. John Chase taking on Mark Morgan for the EDW Open Championship.
Right. I don't know. What's this? Michelangelo?
Michelangelo's David.
Michelangelo's David. Michelangelo's David. It takes a lot of person to change the name so much. You know, I'm Edwards. I don't even get a first name. But, I mean, listen, Vecchio,
Dave Del Vecchio.
Cappuccino, whatever. Look, Michelangelo's David. This guy, I've seen him. Okay, under Scorpion. He's an athlete. He is a heck of an athlete.
Very much so.
Okay, does he really need the business sense of G. John Chase? I don't know if that's a help or a hindrance, but he's going to need everything he's got if he's going up against Mark Morgan. Okay, because Mark Morgan, there are very few people I respect to the level of Mark Morgan. Okay, he has brought a level of integrity to that open title that I've never imagined possible. And I hope one day down the line I'll get to have a proper good go at him in EDW. But yeah, I mean, it has great potential to be a fantastic match. Morgan's got to keep in mind, though, that he's not just dealing with Michelangelo's David. He's got Chase to think about as well. And I've been in that position. And G. John Chase is not a man you can ignore easily. I wish.
Clearly Morgan's toughest opponent to date, would you say?
I would say that's certainly a possibility. It's going to be a tough one. I wish them both good luck, and I truly believe it could be fantastic.
Yep, we'll find out on May the 3rd. Another match that's also been signed for EDW Chaos Theory on May the 3rd is a rematch. The last time we were back at the Hive, Jamie Future defeated Squirt. Squirt came oh so close to scoring a pinfall.
I heard about
it. Was classed as Squirt's coming of age match, I can only sort of say about that, really. Absolutely fantastic. Squirt really upped his game in that match. Tom Campbell's obviously noted that, seen the footage from that, and he's decided that they should go at it again on May the 3rd. How do you feel about that?
Sounds like a good idea. You see, I've seen a few of Squirt's matches, and it's always good to see someone who really has the ambition to push themselves forward as best they can. You've got to take every opportunity, okay? It was a mistake I made for a very long time. I didn't take my opportunities. I just did what I was told. I was a guy, but he really is having a chance here, an opportunity, okay? Because you're right, I heard about the last match. He came close, okay? He came close, and Jamie Future's a big deal, a two-time EDW champion. A win over a guy of that caliber. Say what you like about Jamie Future, and I already have, let's be honest. All right, but if Squirt can deal with this, you know, if Squirt kicks Future's ass, he is forever, I am forever in his debt, okay? I will be happy, because Jamie Future, wow, God. I mean, the guy has been nothing but a pain in my ass and Sanchez's ass and in Campbell's ass. That's his MO. It's what he does. You know that. You've met him. Horrible human being. Listen, Jamie Future wants to ruin EDW, take it for himself. He's been on this rant for a long time. But when I took his title from him, he took it personally because that's what he does. Okay, and now he wants to ruin everything. He's trying to ruin June again. And not that I want to keep harping on about this point, but Jamie Future gets his claws on that. Everything goes to hell once again. EDW descends into anarchy. Look, Squirt, do us all a favor, kick his ass. I'm rooting for you.
You got to also think as well, if Squirt gets a victory over Jamie Future that early in the evening, it's going to have repercussions on the rest of the blacklist. Surely might knock him down a peg or two.
You could hope so. I mean, that can really do morale damage. And that's going to be a long show for the blacklist, okay? If they gain momentum in the early part, they're going to have to keep it, and vice versa, yeah.
So as well as that, guys, Friday, May the 3rd, live back at the Hive, EDW's Chaos Theory, we have Ryan Smar taking on Joey Sanchez in a no disqualification match. We also have the open title defended Mark Morgan will take on Michelangelo's David, accompanied by G. John Chase. And we have yourself, Edwards, defending the EDW Championship against Blacklist member Damien Dunn. That's going to do it. Edwards, thank you so much for being on this show today.
It's always a pleasure.
We'll have you down anytime you wish.
Oh, good.
Thank you, guys. We will see you live back at the Hive, Friday, May the 3rd, EDW's Chaos Theory. We'll see you soon. Take care. Good night.